lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked and welcome to the Faerytale Oracle unboxing. So this deck is by Blue Angel Publishing. I love Blue Angel Publishing. It's also by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Becket-Griffith. And I have several Lucy Cavendish decks. I have the Oracle of Shadows and Light. I have the Oracle of the Mermaids. I have the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy. Like, I have a couple of hers. She's great. I love them. And the only other Jasmine Becket-Griffith deck I have is the Oracle of Shadows and Light, which I didn't get too long ago. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's pretty spot on and sometimes a little intensely so, but I really love fairy tales. I mean, with a name like Ariel, how could you not? You know, total Disney love. You know, the Brothers Grimm love. So this is 44 cards and a guidebook. And it says on the back, Prince's Quest for True Love. Princesses dance in enchanted slippers, and girls emerge from the ashes of the fireplace, changed forever by the touch of a fairy grandmother's wand. Okay? You're holding a great treasure, overflowing with life-changing magic, grounded in the epic tradition and timeless wisdom of fairy tales, which I so agree with. This oracle reveals the meanings and lessons behind stories like The Little Match Girl, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel, and I'm sure the list goes on and on. So I'm really excited about this. I love how fairy tales have so many lessons in them, so many archetypes in them, things that we can learn from, and carry with us the rest of our lives. I mean, we hear some of these stories from, gosh, when we're babies, or, you know, a lot of times, or stories are from our generation, or familial stories passed down, you know, through the generations. So, and I love how fairy tales cross cultures. So it may be, you know, one thing in one culture and called something else in another, but the story is essentially the same. So it makes you think, what is the truth behind this? Because there has to be some truth if it's being, you know, the same story going on in different parts of the world. So let's go ahead and open her. Okay. So I think it's a great idea for a deck. Absolutely great idea for an oracle deck. Okay, especially if you want, like, birds to sing and, like, help you fold laundry and, like, do all those things, you know, and have, like, crabs that sing with you and, like, a prince to sweep you off your feet and all of those things. Okay, great Blue Angel Publishing box, as I always say, nice and sturdy, easy to open, great to store your cards in. Oh, I had a little piece of paper. That was new. Never had that before. Okay. Purple inside. Here's the guidebook, which is a lovely size Blue Angel guidebook, as usual. Ooh, it has a little blurb on the back. Welcome to a realm of peril and enchantment, where the cards you will shuffle, lay out, and read will share secrets truer than the truth, because they are filled with great and timeless wisdom of fairy tales. Every card you choose will urge you to understand what is truly taking place. Every card will help you to go through whatever it is you are facing. Every card will guide you out the other side, brighter and more blessed. Princes will be brave, great suffering for the hand of their true love. Princesses will dance in enchanted slippers, and girls will emerge from the ashes of the fireplace, changed forever by the touch of a fairy grandmother's wand. Every one of the fairy tales within these cards is a part of your soul on its endless journey towards fulfillment. Beautiful. Love you, Lucy Cavendish. You make beautiful decks. So, it was published in 2016. It's got its table of contents. Again, this is a 44-card deck. It also has a section about the author and about the artist, as well as some other decks available from Blue Angel Publishing. And then it just goes straight into it, pretty much. The Path Through the Woods, your guide to working with this oracle deck. What are the fairy tales? The value of the darkness in fairy tales, which is so important. Who wrote the fairy tales? Is a fairy tale a myth or a legend? Fairy tales, initiation, and mystery. I mean, oh wow. It just goes on how to work with this deck, how to use them, how to phrase your questions. Caring for your reading area's energy, which is important. And then it goes into the card messages. So it gives a little blurb in italics. I'm not sure if it's a blurb from the actual fairy tale itself or just about the card, the imagery that was chosen for the card. Gives a little quote and then goes straight into the meaning. Some paragraphs and then goes into some bullet points from the meaning, and then it says story attributed to the whoever. But lots of Brothers Grimm stuff in here. And Hans Christensen, yay, Little Mermaid, yay! Which is a card in here, Little Mermaid, Sacrifice. So let's just get into it. Let's get into it. I'm really excited about this. Okay, here's the backs of the cards, which is a really interesting backing. I'm not sure how I feel about the backing. I like it. I guess maybe it's supposed to be like if you open a storybook, maybe. Okay. Cardstock is great. Typical Blue Angel, beautiful cardstock. And let's break this up some so we can see some better. I always tend to do this to my cards if they are, a lot of them are stuck together. It helps break them up a little bit. Okay. So let's start. We have Snow White, Purity. Rapunzel, Liberation. Oh, the Princess and the Pea. Sensitivity. So cute. Oh, it's so cute. Hansel, Survival. Oh, I wonder if Gretel's in here too. Is Gretel next? Yep. Gretel, Ingenuity. So Survival and Ingenuity. Hansel and Gretel. And they did have to think up some ingenious things to help survive, right? From the Wicked Witch that was trying to put them in the oven and like eat them. The Poison Apple, Jealousy. So it's not just the characters, it's different elements as well. Here she is, the Little Mermaid, Sacrifice. Sacrificing her voice, sacrificing her home under the sea to be on land and twirl forks in her hair and, you know, have this whole new life with Prince Eric. Now, in the real Hans Christensen tale, it's a little bit darker and more gruesome than that, but let's just stick with the Disney version for right now. Puss in Boots, Cinderella, Magic, Goldilocks, Entitlement. Yes, Goldilocks, you were acting very entitled. Yes, you were. I'll be coming up here trying to take my bigger bowl of porridge. I don't know who this is. The Tinderbox Soldier, Ambition. I like the card, though. Don't know who that is. The Frog Prince, Intimacy. This deck is so cute. Oh, I love Thumbelina. Thumbelina, Expectations. Oh my god. Oh, this deck is so cute. And like surprising. Like some of the ones in here, I'm like all surprised. I'm like, oh my god. Red Riding Hood, Rites of Passage. The Goose Girl. That sounds vaguely familiar to me. Theft. I don't remember all the details about it. Rumpelstiltskin, Bluebeard, Taboos. I'm not sure on the story on this. So this is great too. If you want to learn some new fairy tales, or look at fairy tales in a new way, some that you don't know about. This is a great way to learn about some. Vasilisa the Brave, Courage, and it kind of looks like she's got like a little voodoo doll thing. Not sure what that's about. The Little Match Girl, Choice. The Red Shoes, Obsession. Oh, the 12 Dancing Princesses. Oh my god. Okay. Tamlin. I feel like I should know who this is too, but I don't. I can't think. Tamlin, battle. Brother and sister transformation. Snow White and Rose Red. Don't want to show you them all. Oh, there's the fairies card in here for those of you who love fairies. Fairies and words. This is a pretty card. The Rose Elf Revelations. I don't know what this is. Interesting. The Day Boy and the Night Girl. Balance. So I got this deck and I thought I would like it, but it turns out I'm really loving it much more than I thought I would. Oh, how sad. The Princess Who Never Smiled. Healing. We got Sleeping Beauty in here. Verde Prato. Don't know what that is. The Juniper Tree. Ooh, what's this? This is a cute card. The White Snake. Understanding. Penny. The Snow Queen, Loyalty. The Children of Lear, Voice. I don't know what this is. It's sweet. Fair, Brown, and Trembling. Gifts. It's just so beautiful. I really love this deck. So it's definitely got some ones I'll have to look up. The Nixie of Mill Pond, Memory. Beautiful. Fairy Ointment, The Sight. Water and Salt, Truth. I think that's an interesting concept for truth. I don't know if there's a fairy tale specifically that goes with this, or if this is just a thing on its own, but excuse me. Water and Salt and Truth. To me, that thinks of healing. It makes me think of clearing space. It makes me think of blessing. Water and salt are key ingredients in holy water. So, you know, getting the crap out, the negative things out, and what are you left with but the truth. So, very interesting. Wow. Really nice deck. Really nice deck. I'm glad I picked it up because I had seen it and then I was like, do I want it? Do I not want it? I'm glad I decided to make the purchase. So what I always do with my unboxings is I just like to get a card from for us, the first reading with this deck, and I ask for our spirits and our guides and our ancestors to all be here and give us a message for our best and highest good. Our first reading with a fairy tale. I hope it's a fairy tale I know. Okay, there we go. I got two. Okay. The first one we have is Red Riding Hood, Rites of Passage. And to me, this is all about coming of age and going on a journey, going through your life, learning that not everything is as it seems, that there's trickery, that there's deception, and trying to stay on the right and the correct path. You may be going through something that's a bit troubling at the moment. You may be, or you could be going through something intense, a rite of passage in its own right. To me, this card really makes me think of a woman starting her menstrual cycle, and that's a rite of passage. Or a man when his voice, a young adolescent boy when his voice starts to get deep. That's a rite of passage. Graduating from high school, going to college, getting married, having children, starting your first real job. To me, those are all little rites of passage. Your first kiss is a rite of passage. And where does your rite of passage get you? How do you think about it? How are you going about it? And just the energy that can bring, and to be safe on your rites of passage, to not be blinded so easily, to really keep your eyes and ears open. The second is the Goose Girl, Theft. So as you're going about your rites of passage, as you're going about, different things or things you want to create, starting a new business, whatever it is, I would say not to be so worried about theft, but to still, you know, again, with the rites of passage, to keep your eyes and your ears open. Don't be too trusting, and to really appreciate what you have and hold on to what you have, so that someone doesn't try and come and take it from you. I also think this is a message that even if somebody comes and takes physical things from you or does something to you or hurts your feelings, no one can take anything from you, your confidence, your willpower, your inner strength, and your self-belief, unless you allow them to, unless you give them permission to. No one can take anything from you. So I think that's our little message from the Faerytale Oracle. Again, it is by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Becket-Griffith. Cute deck, fun deck, and I look forward to working with it. Have a great one, lovelies. Let me know if you have it, if you use it, if you love it, if you hate it. And take care. Bye.